This is Toyota's first plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, and it just so happens that it's part of a lineup that's Australia's top-selling SUV, the RAV4. We've all become familiar with the regular RAV4 hybrid, but Toyota is now catering for the growing number of people who want to run their car like an EV for some of the time, and still take long trips without any worry about running out of battery charge. So now's the time to look at the RAV4 differently and ask whether this new plug-in hybrid is an option worth taking. Pitched against BYD's C-Line 6 and the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid, the Toyota RAV4 plug-in hybrid is priced from $58,840 plus on-road costs for the well-specified XS E model grade with two-wheel drive. From there, it costs $4,500 to get a more powerful all-wheel drive version, while at the top of the plug-in hybrid range is a sportier model you've never seen before in a RAV4, a GR Sport, which starts at $66,340 plus on-roads. So you're spending around $5,000 extra to get into the plug-in hybrid version of the RAV4. And when stumping up for this one, the GR Sport, you're really getting some cool features, such as this Gazoo Racing body kit and striking 20-inch alloy wheels with red brake calipers. Beyond cosmetics, the GR Sport also gets a range of chassis tweaks to deliver a sportier drive, including front performance dampers, stiffer suspension all-round, a rear body brace, and a unique power steering tune. The big point of interest is the RAV4's plug-in hybrid powertrain. It's based around a 2.5-litre petrol engine with an electric motor up front, and for all-wheel drive versions, a second one at the rear axle. Total combined output is 201 kilowatts with the single electric motor, up to 227 kilowatts with the second motor added, which makes this the most powerful RAV4 in the model's long history. The RAV4 plug-in hybrid has a 22.7 kilowatt-hour high-voltage battery that Toyota claims can run in EV-only mode for up to 121 kilometres on the WLTP cycle. That's for the two-wheel drive version. The all-wheel drive models have a 113 kilometre WLTP range, and all of them support DC charging up to 50 kilowatts and AC charging up to 11 kilowatts three-phase. Another key feature of the RAV4 PHEV is found out the back here. A handy 3-pin power socket hooked up to a 1500-watt inverter, which is handy for running small appliances or camping equipment. There's a space-saver spare wheel under the cargo floor, which isn't as good as a full-size spare, but it's better than simply having a tyre repair kit. The interior of the RAV4 plug-in hybrid is on a par with the regular hybrid, with good space for both the front and rear seat and a welcoming cockpit area for the driver, where it's comfortable and functional. The dash is dominated by a 12.9-inch touchscreen, and equipment levels are generous, as they should be at these price points. There's lots of safety features, including auto emergency call if there's a crash, but no ANCAP rating yet, which is disappointing. That will come later this year when the car gets an upgrade. The GR Sport has most of the same features as the XSE, but there are some unique bits. There's the GR Sport steering wheel with paddle shifters, synthetic leather seats with red stitching and GR logos, suede GR Sport knee pads, and aluminium pedals in the footwell. So, how does it drive? Let's find out. The GR Sport is set up for sporty driving, and the chassis modifications combine well with the extra performance found with the plug-in hybrid powertrain. There's strong acceleration from a standing start, nice and smooth, and getting up to speed with a minimum of fuss. The steering is sharp and the handling is proficient, offering plenty of grip from the 20-inch tyres and good road holding in the corners. Ride is firm, as we found with the regular hybrid, but Toyota engineers have managed to strike a pretty good balance between road holding and comfort. Even with the 20-inch wheel and tyre combination, this doesn't feel harsh. Braking performance is good too, helped by the larger disc brakes on the plug-in hybrid version, which help compensate for the extra weight this car is carrying. The elephant in the room here is fuel economy, and that's the case with most plug-in hybrids. If you can drive it like an EV when you can, you'll save money with this car. But you do need to keep the battery topped up to get the best out of it. If you don't, all the advantages start to unravel and your fuel bills will be higher than what you'd get in a regular RAV4 that you don't even need to plug in. driving this car on launch around the back of Brisbane in mainly country road settings. Once the battery was depleted, the fuel economy was averaging around 6 litres per 100 kilometres, and that's basically open road driving. So if you're in the city without battery power, there's really no point. The fuel consumption's going to be higher. And once the battery's depleted, there's no regen settings on the plug-in hybrid version of the RAV. So really, once you've depleted the battery, it's gone. It needs to be plugged in to get topped up. This really feels like a Toyota. And for many people, that'll be a real advantage. For other people, if you're looking for an EV out of this plug-in hybrid version of the RAV, then you've really got to treat it like one. There's certainly decent acceleration when it's in pure EV mode. When it's in hybrid mode, that's where this thing really comes into its own. This GR Sport can be great fun when you're out of the city limits, got a nice winding road, and you can really enjoy the driving. By that point, it's a fair chance that the battery's run out and you're running in hybrid mode only. It's got plenty of power and it's a really enjoyable drive. Toyota is expecting 1 in every 3 RAV4 buyers to go for the new plug-in hybrid. And not just because of this new GR Sport. The cut through BYD has made, and other new brands, plug-in hybrids now have broad appeal. This is new ground for Toyota, and while it's not groundbreaking, it slots right in as one of the better ones in class.
If you're looking for your next car, you can research and compare running costs, features and specs, and view loan options at RACV CarMatch.